We're talking North Pocono football here on the John Mendola Show. We are at Mendocino's here in Covington Township. Greg Dolhon, happy to join us today. And Coach, let's talk about the outlook here for 2024, the season right here upon us. And I'm sure you're looking forward to it. You have a nice group of seniors, and then you have some underclassmen that are talented as well.
Absolutely, and thank you for having me. Thank you so much for having us here tonight. We're excited. We're always excited for a new football season, and we're excited with our senior leadership and some of the young men that we have here today. And we're really excited about how talented our young players are. So we think we have a great mix, and we think that mix together could really give us a solid season.
Let's talk about up front. That's where games are won, and talk about that mix of experienced guys, some younger guys, accommodation.
Yeah, we're experienced. We've had a lot of kids that played. We feel good. You know, I've told the kids. I told them again today. They're the engine of our football team. How we play on the offensive line up front, and how we dominate the defensive line, their offensive line, the other team, and our defensive line plays. It's how you win. So we feel we have a lot of kids coming back, a tight end coming back, a tackle coming back, a center that went to tackle, a couple guards. We moved some kids around, but we have a lot of experience up there. We haven't had that in the last couple of years. We expect to be a good offensive line. They know that, but we think we can be. A lot of work. We got to go prove it, but we feel we could be a pretty good offensive line.
Defensively, limiting teams to scoring, get to the end zone, you feel like, okay, hey, if we could limit them to a couple touchdowns, we feel like we could score 2 or 3 a game. Every mix is a little bit different, but what's the makeup and what's the gut feeling right now? What type of team you are defensively?
I think we could be a very good defensive football team. We were very lucky to have Brian Fahey with us the last couple of years, and now we had Randy Wolf, another great football coach. So we changed our defense a little bit more of an odd front. So I think we could be pretty good. We got to get some of the nuances of Coach Wolf's new defense, but I think if we do that and we get after the run, John, we always say you run the ball, stop the run. In high school football in Northeastern Pennsylvania, that's what wins. So if you could stop the run at a good rate and you could run the ball at a good rate, you could win football games. And we feel that our defense is capable. We got a lot of things to get better with on defense. We got to get that nuances of Coach's system, but we feel pretty good on what we can put on the field defensively.
Skill guys that can make the plays. Talk about a few of those, the key positions that you got to be able to put the ball in the end zone at times.
Playmakers, John, right? Wide receivers, running backs, quarterback. You got to make plays. We have a young quarterback we feel is a playmaker, and we got some tailback. We feel we have at least 3, if not more, that could really run the football for us. And a stable of fullbacks. We think we could have an elite tight end. We think we could have an elite wideout. So we feel good about our skill kids, and they got to make explosive plays. You can't win football games by going 2 yards, 3 yards, 4 yards, 2 yards. You got to make explosive plays, and I think if we could do that, we could surprise.
The league, we look at the gauntlet of teams and the schedule, the way schedules are made up. Some teams, 4 weeks in a row, boy, they can start out on a bad foot. Let's talk about, ebbs and flows, and obviously every coach, it's 1 week at a time. We get that part.
It is, John.
But knowing, what you're looking ahead to is like, hey, we could get momentum week 1.
Yeah.
We build, we go to week 2, but it all starts in week 1.
All starts with week 1, John. I know that's what everybody says, right? That's coaches speak, but it's true. Nothing else matters except Nanticoke Friday night. If we could win Nanticoke Friday night, then we put our focus on Pittston. And that's it. And I think we got to go win a football game on Friday night. And in our schedule, in our division, I mean, we have some of the better teams in the state in our division. You know what I mean? So we just got to go a week at a time. We played pretty well against Wilkes-Barre, who we talked about, who's supposed to be a favorite team down the Wyoming Valley, and I thought we competed well. And now we got Nanticoke. Nanticoke last year had 7 wins. They're home. And they should think, hey, this is a game we should win. They figure us coming up to them is we're going to beat North Pocono. So I think we just got to win that first game and then have a good weekend and enjoy it. And then put your feet on the ground and get ready for Pittston.
You talk about the league and the competition, but when you talk about you coaching at North Pocono, settling into the community, the parents, the student athletes, the experience for you.
John, I'm really grateful. You know who I am. I'm teaching there for 13 years. I'll be coaching for 13 years. I love the kids, and not just the football kids. I love all our kids. I love my classes. I love my students. I love being there every day. I love seeing them in the hallway. I hope to think that I've been a little part of the North Pocono community now in these years that I've been here, and I'm very grateful and humble from the school board to the administration. Everybody has had me for 13 years. It's been the best move of my life, and I'm eternally grateful. I love North Pocono. I want to see us win.
All right, go get them.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.